रिश्ते में तो हम तुम्हारे बाप होते हैं।
रिश्ते में हम तुम्हारे बाप लगते हैं।
नाम है शहंशाह।
शहंशाह means the king.
Okay. We've broken ground on a horse racing track, and we're also building our own version of the Palm Islands. So we're building a chain of 23 islands.
That is amazing. We have a mini Dubai with a shorter flight in the future.
We've broken ground on a horse racing track, and we're also building our own version of the Palm Islands. So we're building a chain of 23 islands.
That is amazing. We have a mini Dubai with a shorter flight in the future.
We are threatening our livelihoods. Whether you're a fisherman, whether you're a farmer, whether you want a job working in a hotel, in a garage, because, people laugh when we speak of climate change and they say, okay, the coastal areas will be affected. Why do you think the international community is battling to put money aside, not for the coast, but for the all islands? Because the entire island is a coast. And therefore, it alarms me when I hear some people, well, I'm not coming from Viewfort, so DSH isn't my problem. And I tell you today, if you live on a rock on the top of Mount Jimmy, DSH is a problem for you. Okay? It doesn't matter. St. Lucia too small. St. Lucia too small. When we are hurting the coast, this is where our fishery sector is totally built on, our tourism sector. And the other thing which confuses me is putting high-rise buildings in areas where they are likely to be battered and totally destroyed. The first time a Maria hits doesn't make sense. But I guess if it's not your money that you're investing, then you can afford the risk. I know they've asked me to wrap up, but I wanted to make one last mention, and this is because, and again, I don't have all the information, but they're speaking about doing offshore islands. If you do offshore islands in the area they're proposing, the threats include loss of whatever coral reefs are in the area, major sedimentation, not for 1 year or 2 years, but again, I don't know because I don't know how big the islands are. I don't know how far offshore they're going to be. There's a lot of information that has not been provided, but certainly you're going to have severe issues with pollution, sedimentation, loss of your coral reefs, and if you lose your coral reefs, did I teach you well? What do you lose? Fisheries? Impact on your fisheries. So when I hear offshore islands, I'm like, really? Are you serious? Have we heard of climate change? Again, you put in islands where one major wave would put everything that you dumped off there. It will probably end up on the highway in Viewfort with one big wave. Again, maybe it's all right because who is risking? Who is the one paying for it all?